Ugly truth. Yeah, so we have Stephanie in the studio.
Hello, DJ Issa.
Hello, Stephanie, how are you?
I'm good. Someone cried in the studio?
No.
What is this? It's like toilet paper here, or is somebody like had this like business going on?
No, we always keep tissues at hand because all of our hosts, we have coffee or drinks in the studio.
Yeah.
And so just in case. Because trust me, I've had times where, you know, especially in wintertime, our jackets are big.
Yeah.
And so I'll have my coffee cup.
You're like, douche.
No, like my jacket will hit it on the way out.
Oh, it's not you, it's your jacket who hit it.
So,
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I've had stuff drop on the floor before, and so we've actually had to clean the carpet a few times.
Well, carpet's fine, but we have a like very like
electronics
expensive.
and stuff.
We cannot.
We need that there, just in case. We need that there.
Okay.
But yes, we have so long stories today. So I was looking at our script, and
the listeners were giving us the details.
Yeah, some more details. That's what we like.
Love it.
And the first story is quite awkward. So we're keeping the format that we've been having for the past 2 weeks. This is the third week we're doing it. So after the first story, we're not sure if Stephanie and I are going to choose sides.
The same perspective.
Perspective. But we're going to give you guys Team A or Team B. And then you guys choose what
side.
Yeah, which side you want to choose. So you're also giving our listener advice.
Yeah,
okay?
it's just advice. It's not like winning competition. So
exactly.
It's like, just give us the true advice for our listeners. So
exactly.
Should we go?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, Nina from USA. Hello, Isak and Stephanie. Happy New Year. Okay, thank you. So, this guy, we were friends since, I don't know, my first memory of life is with him at playground because my mom and his mom is friends since their high school year and will live next door now. Not only because of that, he has nice personality and fun to hang out with as a friend. But since few months ago, he changed a bit. The way he talks, and his eyes. Well, my instinct works pretty good at all the time. But last week, my family and his family had dinner together. After the dinner, he asked me to come out to backyard and said, "I like you." I don't know since when, but I do really like you as a woman. Oh yes, he did say the words. I said with honesty, it's hard to see him as a boyfriend, as my boyfriend. Then he said, just think about this one more time. If you say no, then I don't think I can see you anymore. Could you please think about a week for me? How can I say no to him immediately on his face? He was so serious. I thought our friendship would be forever, just like our parents. I want to keep our relationship. Should I say yes and try to have a good time with his as a girlfriend and boyfriend, or should I say no to him and try to keep up with him again? Woo! Wow,
Dawson's Creek.
So A will be accepting it. So B, girlfriend and boyfriend, and B, just say no. So yeah, A, you accept it.
Yeah.
And B, say no.
So yeah, what do you guys want to vote for? Team A or Team B? A is to date him, and B is to just say no. You're not going to be able to go be friends again. He's true. He's being honest here. You guys can't go back to being friends.
Yeah, and also she just didn't have that when a person confess, like asking like, oh, I like you as a woman, like this awkward situation, you have to, if you want to say no, you have to say it like just right away. But I think you just no, I think it's way you just lost that time. No, it's just too late to say. I don't know.
You know what though? We've talked a little bit about this before, and this is when
a week. He said,
well, yeah, he said at least he's giving you a week to answer, but what I'm saying is...
So we have time.
Well, Stephanie and I have talked about this before. It's really hard to be friends with guys and girls. Now, I know you
Well,
think
it can be.
Well, it can, but
it is kind of, yeah. When you grow up.
the reason is there is some type of attraction to each other. That's why you're still friends, whether it be physical or, emotional. There is some type of connection there.
Like platonic.
Kind of, yes. But, in a way, like for girls, it's a little bit different, but for girls and guys, when the opposite sex becomes friends, there is a connection there. And that connection, in the end, is a part of a relationship.
Yeah, but it's not like a, I love your relationship, but it can be very, I mean, for me, I have a good friend, like,
yes,
Tango's, right? So, okay, let's put that situation to my situation. If he said, well, he never said it, oh, I like you as a woman. That's so awkward, just thinking about it so awkward, but we still like each other. We love each other, but it's not like, it's really platonic. It's not like, oh my gosh, I want to date you. So it's totally different feeling.
It is a very different feeling, indeed.
But I know what you're talking about the relationship that you're talking about.
Well, I mean, if we look back, let's look back at our grandparents. So we're talking about our generation. Look back at our grandparents. 90% of our grandparents were set up in marriages. They didn't fall in love.
Right, that was like Korean traditional.
Yes. So they were set up in marriages. But they're mostly still together. Now, yes, it is a part of the culture, but then again, I've seen, even my grandparents, they learned to love each other.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I'm saying for this situation. Because they grew up as friends, and because one of them has decided that they wanted to, their attraction to that person has grown, I'm saying, for me, I say give it a chance. Because you're going to lose his friendship anyways.
Okay.
Because he's already said.
So serious.
Yeah, he said, don't say no. Because if you do, I can't see you again.
Right, and I'll give me a week or something.
Exactly.
Like that.
I'll give you a week to make the decision. I know that he's pressuring you into saying yes, but then again, he's being very honest.
Yeah, and he's also giving you a time too.
To think things out.
Yeah.
In either way, I think that he's set on no longer being just friends with you.
Right.
So if you already are going to lose him anyways, I'd say go for it. I say go for it. I mean, you guys are, you're still young. You guys have, you live next door to each other. Your parents know each other.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go for it. If you guys end up breaking up, I bet you anything, if he falls out of love with you during the relationship because of whatever reason, then you guys can still be friends.
Yeah, and also, it's life. It's like circulation. When the time goes by, you never know what will happen also. So, even we say, let's say that you guys, broke up after the relationship, and, maybe you guys will not talk to each other for a while, but you never know.
Yeah.
In the future, later on, you guys might become a friend again. Who knows? So I think, I agree with you, but it just depends on, how you really honestly feel, like deep down inside in your heart. Because, if you don't have, no interest at all, like a zero, then, I think it's torturing yourself. So, like I said, you will lose him anyways. That's hurtful. But I think if you're okay to give him a chance, yes, give him a chance. But if you really, really think that you're not comfortable, then I don't think it's a good idea to just go for it,
So for you, it's more team B. So just say no.
Yeah, it depends, but I will say, yeah, just look, no, I'm in the middle. Yeah.
You're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in the middle today. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for Team A. So for those of you who want to vote for Team A or Team B, Team A is for her to just say yes anyways, or just to say no, regardless of losing their friendship.
Right.
Now, I do understand where she's coming from, because I would feel very pressured too. If this kind of came out of the blue, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But then again, I'd have to say that Nina, I would say that he's probably been giving you a lot of hints. Because for
Probably.
him
Well,
to
she's-
come up and say this,
Yeah.
obviously he's dropped hints before.
Yeah.
He wouldn't just drop a bomb like this if he just started feeling a spark for you.
Yeah, she said that he's been changing a bit because the way he talks and the eye contact, and she had an instinct.
So yeah, so
yeah.
obviously you knew that he was changing as well. Now for you to not react to that means that you weren't thinking of him in a romantic way as well. But
I totally understand.
I can understand, but
Yeah.
literally this is reminding me of Dawson's Creek.
Yeah,
It's just
because
like,
me, I have a like old friend, not the Changeun-seok. This is a little different, but I have a like old friend, like my mom and his mom is like it's like same exact situation. And now my friend has a girlfriend, but if he asks me this kind of thing when I think that I'm not like I don't look at him as a man like at all, then I will say no. So
okay, so if it was your situation, you'd probably say no.
yeah, because I know this is like exactly the same situation. His name is Yoon-giro, and we grew up together. Like
Okay.
literally grew up. Like even in our like underwear, like I don't know, 2-3-year-old together.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Okay. Well, I mean, I understand. But I can also relate to another side to this. This is a story that I can share. There's a guy that I hated. He was in my class since kindergarten to 8th grade. I hated him. Hated him. We weren't friends. We were just in the same grade.
In the room.
But we carpooled.
Okay.
So his mom would drop me off at home every few days of the week, and then my mom would drop him and his siblings home every few days of the week.
Okay.
And because of that, ever since we were little, we ended up having to do the same similar hobbies, so like extracurricular activities, like choir, band.
Oh my God.
We were in all of this together. Right before I came to Korea, so in 8th grade, we kind of dated for a while.
Okay.
Ironic enough. So
well, because you hated each other.
so you
because
think
it's
that
not-
that passion changed? Or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's possibility because you guys hated each other because you guys didn't know each other. But
Well,
when
no.
you grow up with that person as a brother, like a brother.
Well, yeah, he was
like,
a brother because
literally.
his two little siblings, like his little sister, looked up to me as an older sister. Like we would go to his house over like winter, like summer break, and go swimming. Like that's how close our families were.
Okay, it was
So we grew up
family.
together.
Okay.
Yeah. So we literally grew up together like this.
Okay.
We would pick on each other though. Like if he would say something, I'd be like, "Shut up, go away." But then, as in like junior high, 6th grade, we started talking and we started
That could
becoming
be
friends.
cute though. That's so like dramatic. That's like so like movie. I like
So we
that.
started being friends, and then we talked a lot more. And then in 8th grade, we kind of dated, and then I came to Korea, and then that it ended. But I mean, I could see. That's why I said I could see a relationship like that, though, sparking into something a little
Right.
bit more because you
Right.
do know each other,
Uh-huh.
and you know so much about that person. You can kind of skip the awkwardness of the
Yeah.
beginning of the relationship.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see it go. So, start signing or sending in. There we go.
Does it
Sending
A or
in,
B?
yeah, A or B. So, do you think that our listener Lina should say yes to her friend from her younger years that has just confessed his love for her, or say no to him, even though she knows that she's probably going to lose his friendship?
Yeah, and of course, maybe like if you guys have any advice.
Yes. Also,
Please
an
share
advice.
us, yeah.
Please. So, what we're going to do is, I think our producer's kind of on Team B today.
Okay.
Because she chose Song Ji-eun's track, 희망 고문. False Hope. We're going to take a listen to this, and we'll see you guys after this with more.
Okay.
All right, we are back. False Hope. So I'm guessing that our producer thinks that it's false hope for her to say
who
no.
knows?
Well, who knows?
We're just giving our listeners advice.
Exactly. So, give us what you think she should do. So let's move on to our second story.
Yep. And continue to.
Yeah, sending in your votes for it as well.
Yes. All right. Moving on to next story. Lynn from Singapore. Happy Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Have you ever met your dream man? I think my sister did. In wrong way. Uh-oh. My sister and I really enjoy to watch many Korean dramas together. These days, we both love My Love from the Star. 별에서 온 그대. Who doesn't? And my sister fell into love with him, the alien. and she's in love with Kim Soo-yeon. Of course, I love him too since Dream High. But ever since my sister watching this drama, she starts to compare every single man with Kim Soo-yeon. This man is too short. That man doesn't have body like Kim Soo-yeon, or that man wears similar sweater with my Hyun. That's what she says. Hyun means Kim Soo-yeon, but looks so bad. That's why she's telling her boyfriend, literally. Well, the problem is she's thinking about breaking up with her boyfriend because he is not like Kim Soo-yeon. One day, she talked about her boyfriend like, I wish my boyfriend is more like Hyun. And now she keeps saying, I can't take it anymore. I'm starting to get nervous. She's still high school kid, so I understand how she can fall into drama so deeply, but compare with other people and find everyone like someone exactly like him, just like Kim Soo-yeon. I don't know. How should I give her advice? You know what? Wait until the drama gets over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I remember she's like every single time when she watches a drama, Jiyeon, we were talking about Lina,
she still does that?
She falls in love with that main character, the leading guy.
She's like 32 now. What is she doing? she still likes guys.
Okay,
like
hopefully she's not listening to our radio right now.
Honey, I love you.
But you know what? I mean, she was watching. I think it was like 천국이긴. I don't know what's the translation.
Stairway to Heaven.
And she was so into Kwon Sang-woo, right?
사랑은 돌아오는 거야.
사랑은
돌아오는 거야.
Are you? You're so mean.
That's what he said.
what 최지우 what 실장님. We are like bad girls, bad sisters.
So yes, yes, I remember when she was in love with Kwon Sang-woo because of his character. I mean, I also liked a lot of drama characters in the past before, but I've never really fallen in love. Oh, never mind. No, I take that back. Never mind, I take that back.
Has one.
No, my listeners are probably gonna be like, no, Isak, you were a fanboy or you're fangirling over Yoon Yoon-jae's character for Reply 1997. 서인국's character for Yoon Yoon-jae.
Oh, 응답하라.
Yeah, 응답하라.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 응틀. I was a huge fan, but the reason why I liked...
you were in love with 서인국?
No. I was in love with Yoon Yoon-jae.
Okay, whatever.
서인국 is very far from my ideal type.
Whatever. Well, that's not... Well, I mean, you saw the drama and you liked him.
No, I liked his character.
Well, of course.
Well, him playing the character, but no, I just I like the character.
It's Kim Soo-yeon because he's alien. He can do that. He can stop the time and he can save her from the danger. You know, because that's like drama.
I think that Lynn's sister just likes him because he's good looking.
Well, that's plus.
Yeah.
Well, he's so good looking. His same age as me.
I know he is.
Like Baden. Well, his birthday is fast, but yeah, he born in 88. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways,
Yoon Yoon-jae.
But yeah, so I've loved a character before, but I wasn't like obsessed with 서인국. I was just like, okay, that's 서인국. But whenever I watched the drama, I was like, Yoon Yoon-jae. I was like, I want a guy like him. I did this a long time ago as well with, speaking of Kunseok, I was watching the, drama, 미남이시네요.
Okay.
Beautiful. And, I liked Jung Young-hwa's character in that drama.
Okay, but he was like kind of like a heartbroken.
Yeah, heartbroken, like looking from afar, one-sided love, the hopeless romantic. But I loved that drama. And so when I also liked, Iyoongi's character in the drama as well.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, that was a very cute character. Sedemi was a very cute character in that drama. So I think I'm more into the actual drama character themselves.
Right.
Instead of comparing them to the actor behind it.
Right, true. I agree with that because,
I'm way past my falling in love with guys and going, like, drooling over them. Yeah, I don't think I can do that anymore.
Really?
It's because I look at them from a different perspective. Like, when I watch a drama now, I'm just like, oh man, they seem so cold. Like, you know what I mean?
You have, like, that mother side of a...
Yeah, that, and I think I look at it a little bit more from the staff perspective, because...
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Just enjoy the drama. Can you just enjoy it? Like, sit down and enjoy it?
I can't. I can't.
Why?
I don't know.
I know, like, sometimes because it's a wintertime It's so freezing in Korea. You know, you see
You see
the
steam coming out of their hair. They're like, oh, it's midsummer. No, I'm in, you know, a tank top, but no, there's like, you know, there's steam coming out of their mouth, and their like nose is getting red, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, they're so cold.
I know. I feel bad for the actors when I see those kind of things, because like each dialogue, whatever they say, it's like the steam. It's like a rice cook.
Yeah, it's like rice cookers.
So yeah.
Okay, so Tang says she's 32, she still does that. I think that was the best phrase of the whole show. Thank you. But falling in love with falling in love with drama characters, I think we all do that. There was a period when I fell in love with Chun Ji-yeon's character in 엽기적인 그녀. But just like Steph says, once the drama's over, the love somehow dies down. Nowadays, I don't even take a second look to Chun Ji-yeon, in which she was casted in a film.
Oh, okay. So you know what? After this drama gets over, maybe you will have this like little more. Maybe you will have feelings for Kim Soo-yeon for a little bit more. But when you see another drama, and when you see another character that's hot, and you will move on to that person, I'm sure. So I don't think you can, you worry about, your sister, Lynn, because, and of course she's in high school.
Yeah, she's in high school.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you're in high school?
I mean, it's healthy.
The world ends and begins with like the drop of a pen. No, they even say this in Korea. There's a Korean saying where, teenagers are so emotional that they will cry at the fall of a leaf.
Right.
Like, so even if a leaf falls, they'll be like, oh, that's so romantic. So
when you get older, there's no,
you lose that.
You lose that. So it's very sad. It's so sad.
We should be more sad now because we're losing that.
Just listening to you.
I'm sorry.
Stop it. I feel a little bad for your sister's boyfriend though.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you like Kim Soo-yeon? It's like, what do you want me to do, honey? Like plastic surgery?
No, there was a guy that went under plastic surgery because he was a huge fan of Justin Bieber, so he looks like Justin Bieber now.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really scary.
What? So he was a fan of Justin Bieber, or was it?
No, he was. So he alone was just a fan of Justin Bieber.
Okay, so it's not like his girlfriend made him do that. But that's weird. That's so
yeah, unless I don't think your sister's gonna make her boyfriend start getting plastic surgery to look like Kim Soo-yeon.
Just leave it.
If she does break up with her boyfriend, she's still in high school.
Oh yes. Well, more experiences.
She will move on.
Yeah, just give her a lot of love. Just protect her. Yeah, just be on her side.
Yeah,
cheer up.
I think that's why I kind of loved and hated Twilight at the same time, was because Bella was in high school, and I'm just like, in high school, everything is mysterious and sexy and cute and glamorous and at the same time.
You know what? Yeah, people fell in love with vampires.
Yeah.
See? Well, it's better than vampire. Well, okay, Kim Soo-yeon is alien, so never mind. Okay, so never mind. Alien and vampire.
See, I fell in love with vampire. She fell in love with aliens.
Yeah, so hopefully my future boyfriend is like alien or vampire. I don't know.
I think a vampire would be a lot more sexier than that, but an alien. But if you think about that, because I love Johnny Depp, so then what? I've fallen in love with a pirate.
Yeah. With
a chocolate factory owner.
Can you just like draw those little eyes?
Yeah.
That was so cute.
So all the characters he's played, he also played a mass murderer as a barber for Sweeney Todd. I mean, because he's done all these weird roles.
He's so talented.
Yeah, I think that I fell in love with some really weird people then in the past.
Yeah, but for me, it's a little more reality thing, because I like Robert Downey Jr.
He's so
of course,
hot.
and Iron Man. Yes.
Yes.
Well, he's a Tony Stark. He's smart. He's a scientist, right? So he invented that suit. So it's a possibility in like, I don't know, 2000, I don't know, like 2030, 2040.
Well, I mean, if you think about all of the superheroes, I think the one that's the most, I think, doable would probably be that it can actually be made.
Exactly.
Is I think Captain America. Yeah, no, Captain America.
Really?
Because it was a science project. Cause
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So if
But he woke up in the ice, ice for the.
well, in the movie they actually did a science project on him, like a military science project.
Okay.
And then Hulk was a military science project gone wrong.
True.
And then yeah.
Well, then Fantastic Four. What about that? The Elastic Girl,
That's a little too far.
But anyway, Tony Stark is Tony Stark, so I like that character. It's so hot.
But anyways, yeah, so we're talking about aliens, vampires, and superheroes. So, Lynn, trust me, we're
still talking about it.
We're still talking about it. So, obviously, she's gonna think that the world is gonna end and rise again at the drop of a dime. So, don't worry about her too much. Guiding her a little bit more, maybe showing her other dramas as well, like Miss Korea. That's a really cool drama. I've been watching it a lot these days.
Really?
Yeah,
because of Yoni?
I like, most of the cast actually is from Pasta, a drama that I really liked.
Right.
And, I love all the
Lee
actors. Yes. And I love all the actors there. And actually the producer and the writer are actually the producer and the writer for Pasta as well. So I'm actually liking the way that they put,
because it's it's makeover.
Yeah, it's kind of a makeover.
It's very so like girly,
But that's very far from me.
No, it's not. You like to do you do the hairs and the nails. You do yours by yourself.
But
so I know she's very girly.
Well,
everyone,
sometimes.
she's very, very girly. I can't. Sometimes. I'm so lazy to do my nails. So I go to Can you do my nails? Because I don't have to now. Let's do that live show doing my nails.
Ooh. Hillen's asking Robert Downey Jr. or Hugh Jackman.
Robert Downey Jr.
You're gonna choose Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I would do that too. Hugh Jackman, we think he's hot, but he's too sweet looking. I like the bad boy in Robert Downey Jr. The edge about him.
Yeah, the way
he doesn't apologize.
Right?
I think Hugh Jackman, he'd apologize for everything. He's too polite. But Robert Downey Jr., he'd do something and be like, what? What?
It's so cute.
It's like, what? That's how cool I am. All right. Well, what we're going to do is we need you guys to still vote for Nina. Should she say yes to her long life pal who just confessed his love for her, or should she not? So Team A or Team B? We're going to listen to some more track, and then we're going to see you guys after this. Lynn, your sister might be listening. You should be listening to this right now. Yep. Kim Seon is singing Dreaming. Speaking of fangirls, because our listeners keep calling us fangirls, but I remember when I was in junior high, there was a drama that I loved, a lot. It wasn't a Korean drama, it was an American drama. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I loved that show. And I thought Angel was the hottest man.
Oh my god, Angel! Well, now he's.
I think that's the first time I ever thought that Abs was hot.
I think he's in another drama right now.
Bones.
Bones.
Oh, he's so hot.
Angel. Well, he's a vampire too, right?
Yeah, he's a vampire too.
Well, there's Buffy and a vampire too, also.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of vampire story going on there.
I love vampires. Yes, I do. Sorry.
Sexy.
Well, yeah, they are.
This is my here you go.
But yeah, so I was so obsessed with Angel that I was like, I want my boyfriend to be Angel. So yeah, I remember that.
That character, right?
Yes, see, again, the character. But I think that was the only time that I actually had the actor's picture on my binder.
Okay, so how old were you? High school.
12, 13, so junior high.
Yeah, junior high.
Yeah,
so
see, this all passes.
See?
When I watch Bones now, it's very different because he's older, I'm older, and he's married and has kids.
Oh, he is.
Yes, he's taken. So that
he's still hot, I think.
Oh yeah, he's still hot.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. All right, so let's read our last story.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're not gonna go through the messages.
Not yet.
Still waiting for you guys to vote.
Yes, more votes, please.
All right, the last one is from USA. Janice, hello. I think most important thing between relationship is communication.
Yes.
And one of the thing that makes me angry is hanging up the phone before I say goodbye to him. My boyfriend is quiet and gentle guy and pretty smart. When we get fight, he just say whatever he wants to say and go away, especially on the phone. He pours me all the smart talk, and if I say a word that he didn't like, he just hangs up. The next day, he forgave me in his mind and smiled at me. I'm the only one here to get mad from yesterday. So this is happening once in a while, but makes me angry for a whole week. I need to talk and solve the problem, but I guess he needs space and think by himself when he needs to solve the problem. Is there any way in the middle? Help! Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. This is so frustrating. I cannot stand these people.
Did you tell him though?
Yeah, I think she she did not have a chance. I think she's just stayed angry for a week. And he's just like forgiving her the next day and smiling. So obviously he says, whatever he wants to say and hangs up. The next day he's fine. But our listener is the one who's upset because she didn't say anything, right? She could not say anything because he hangs up the phone. Oh my goodness. You really have to say it. Otherwise, he will not change this. This is like one of the guy's habit.
I mean, I've done this before.
Don't do that.
It's really bad though. I know. I don't like it either, but I did it because this is the reason, in my own defense, this is the reason why I hung out, is because we were repeating the same thing
that's
over and over and over and again, and we were getting nowhere.
Right.
So I said this, he said that, I said this, he said that. We were going in the same direction over and over again, and we weren't getting anywhere. And I was just like, fine, forget it, and I hung up.
Okay. That happens to everyone.
Yeah.
But when that happens, personally, my solution to solve this problem was, I talk. When I get mad, I don't scream. I don't talk. Well, that's my problem, but that's my personality. So, on the phone, when I think that we are gonna start fighting, if we keep, continuing, repeating the problem, other people's problem, then I just say, okay, honey, I will call you back because I need time to think. But I never hung up. I never hang up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tend to hang up if I get really upset.
Because you're like, whoa, bam, you know? That's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. But I've done that when I was, a little bit younger, but, I found out that that's really, really bad habit. So once you do that, it's like you continue to do that.
Just talk with him.
Yeah, you have to talk with him. You have to talk through, about this problem. Otherwise, and he needs to work it out.
Yeah.
Also. And you try, and please don't scream, because most of guys hang up because the girls scream at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't scream at them. That's terrible, terrible.
Just talk it over and just say that, I don't like you hanging up on me. And, tell him if he has an urge to, hang up on you to stop you and to say something. Mm-hmm. So if you're ranting at him and, he doesn't like it and he hangs up on you, just tell him whenever you have the urge, tell me to stop instead of hanging up on me, because it's more annoying when you hang up on me.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to just stop when you're very emotional, but try not to, okay, so when you're mad, because like long time ago, I used to scream, of course, but, I decided that will not solve anything. So even you're mad, breathe and try to talk.
Yeah. Try to talk.
Girls need to talk. Like, this is for every girl, seriously. Yeah.
Somebody and they hang up on me, I'm just like, excuse me. And I will call them back until either number one, he picks up the phone, or number two, the battery dies.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, but I think
I'm quite a scary girlfriend.
Well, no. But I think that's your style. But me, I cannot never ever call back first. If that person hangs up, I wait for them to call me back.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how you feel, because it is really painful and it's hurtful. It's very hurtful. Especially like, if there's no communication, it's just very hard. Like, every time when you go to bed, you think about it.
Yeah.
And it's very hurtful. So you try to think other things, but you get like nightmares, and, I used to get nightmares because of that. So, I kind of like your way to win over, actually, because me, I've been being too quiet. Yeah, especially with my boyfriend. Normally with my friends, I don't do that, and I don't fight with my friends at all. But if it's like boyfriend, then I think that's a totally different story. But that was my expectation. But if they don't respect me, I'll rather like win over.
Okay.
Let me call them.
Yeah. Well, I just say, let's see who wins, me or your phone.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I like that. Fight
There we
through
go.
it.
All right. Well, we have the results in. It looks like a majority of you guys, Team A won today.
Well, of course.
Yeah. So everybody said yes. And there was a lot of good advice, though.
Yeah.
But a lot of the listeners pretty much were saying the same things. And the guys were pretty much saying the same things, where it was... It probably caused a lot of effort and guts for him to say that he really liked you.
As a woman.
And so the best advice actually goes to Freddie from Peru.
Okay.
He says, just go for it. I'm sure he's been thinking about it for a long time and trying to find the words to express his feelings, because for guys, it's very hard to express them.
Right.
Yeah. So, Freddie, we're going to send you a K-pop CD. Since you gave us such great advice.
Thank you,
So,
guys.
yeah, that's what happened. And yes, everybody's just like, they're fangirling with us and fanboying too.
Ooh.
Talking about Buffy and Twilight and vampires and hot guys and stuff like that. So yes, Team A won today. So the advice is, Nina, our listeners agree that go for it. Say yes. Then see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah, just see how it goes. You never know. You might end up falling in love with him.
You never know.
You never know.
Just follow your heart.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is, I think, Kirumi really did say this pretty much right. Love is war. 사랑은 전쟁이다.
Oh, yes.
Featuring Outsider on the track. This is going to be the track that we say goodbye to, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.